Hello, welcome to Sunday morning coffee. And I am standing up today. Madness, and I don't actually have a coffee because I was running too late, so I've not managed to make one. We have lots of exciting things today. We have a special guest, which is very exciting, which is why I've had to shuffle some things around. As usual, I shall wait for people to arrive and see if I have toothpaste on me, which I do. I've totally not been up for ages. I was talking to my mum because it's Mother's Day, so I was having a nice phone call with her and then realised the time. So I also should probably wash my hair, but I'm not going to see any people. Hello, I've got my Baggies necklace on as the Sunday morning coffees are probably going to be used by historians in the future to document my descent into full madness. So good morning all of you, you are part of history. I quite like standing up, this is cool, I might make this a thing. I didn't put the purple high enough, which is a bit of a bummer, but I might put something else there. I could do future videos standing up, how dynamic is that? Well, I'm about. Morning everyone who is coming in, I'm sure you're very excited about the special guests that we have on today. I should probably not move around too much. Ooh. I've got, this is very precariously balanced, I'm expecting a crash and a me screaming at some point, so that is also something you have to look forward to. I like this, it's good. I'm gonna stand up more, I've got to feel more dynamic. I can't see you. Are you wearing camo? No, I'm not wearing camo at all. This is my salute necklace to prove that I am the boss, so I thought that was apt. I'm enjoying your coming in, the numbers are getting bigger, I should start, I guess. I won't have the special guest, will be here in, hang on, 4 minutes, so until then, you have me, Dynamic Annie, standing up to dance you around on the apocalypse. Oh yeah, I could have been on my knees. But no, I'm not moving that again because it's all going to fall on me. So yes, hello. Welcome to Apocalypse TV from Bunker. So what has happened this week? Quite a lot of things, don't you think? I will be doing a lot more digital stuffage for you all, which has started. So I took loads of videos yesterday. I'm going to keep moving now. This is my morning exercises. I took loads of videos yesterday of the terrain because I started it and then ran out of time, and now we've got more time indoors. Why not do that? So I have took loads of videos just showing off the terrain for the look inside type thing. So instead of bombarding you with them all at once, I've scheduled them up on YouTube. So they'll be coming out about 10 o'clock every day, a fresh one. They're nothing mad exciting, but they're pretty nice look into the packs a bit better than you get from the picture. So I kind of just go through each pack, each mini episode. They're only like 2 minutes long. Just showing off the details that you might have missed or just talking a bit more about what they are. So that's cool. I'm currently figuring out how to do a stream or even just record, doesn't need to be live, where we can have multiple cameras. So different companies and people I'll be able to do sort of chats or interviews with, and you can see us all. I'm sure it's easy, but because I'm juggling a lot of things, I've got my people on it. So if any of you have ideas or know how to use the software in an easy as possible way, because then it'll actually happen. The more I've got to do, then yeah, it'll just become a thing that never happens. Because obviously we're all most people are working from home and all this, but I still have tons of work, tons of normal work on. So I'm still busy Annie, but I will have a bit more freed up time. Sunday morning yoga with Annie. We could do that. We could do that. Okay with the movements. Yeah, hi guys, welcome to Annie BBC. There are 35 of you, and yeah, I think we've got a lot to get through. And I did wish I had a coffee now, but it just spill about. I'm on milk ration now. I've only got a tiny bit of milk left, and I don't really want to go and risk the shops just for milk. Bummer. Yes. Zoom, us, yes, Zoom seems to be the way forward, and I want to do a Zoom with Anjali, that'd be cool. Let's do it. Bang, I need to camera storm. So, without further ado, Yeah, it's time to give up milk. It's an interesting time. Interesting time is going to be quite the catchphrase, but I think part of what gives me a little bit of positivity is that we're going to start seeing what's important and what isn't important. And I've got this strange sort of optimistic nihilism going on, where I kind of feel like nothing matters, but in a positive way. So yeah, it's now we're getting a bit more scarce with all our resources and time, and it really is making us reconsider what is important to us and what isn't important to us. And obviously Bad Squiddo is important to everyone for basic level of survival. So right, so I know you've all been very excited. You might need to sit down because it is very exciting. I know I've had many different guests on over the years. This one is entirely a chance encounter that I did not expect to happen. During all of this, things are getting strange. They are strange and interesting times, and you cannot predict what the heck is going to happen. So I'd like to introduce my new bunker buddy. Come on. It's Danny DeVito. Oh, sorry, Danny, I need to adjust the camera for you. Very small. Oh, there you go. Hey, everyone, it's me, Danny DeVito. I was driving around, and then I had to go into isolation, and no one had answered the door, and my voice has gone really weird. But this lovely broad, you're not supposed to call me a broad, Danny. It's not a correct term. She let me in, but now we've got to stay here the whole time. Yes, you have been getting on my nerves. You've shoved me off camera. You should move over here. It's a situation, to be fair. Come on, mate. So, why have you got such a large hand? Your hand is so large. So Danny is in lockdown with me. It's not the best pairing. I was very excited when a Hollywood star was to come in. But God, you are a pain in the ass. Oh, you're a pain in the ass. No, I'm not. I have given you somewhere to stay. Oh my God. I'm really sorry about this. I thought it was gonna add something to the show, but look at him in his smug face. Oh, you're in your smug face. Shut up, Danny. But he has been helping around the house quite a bit, so thank you for that. He's paying his way. It's going to be a long sit-in. I'm trying to get him to help out with some of the guinea pig stuff. You're doing all right with them, aren't you? You took quite a liking to them. I like that Gregor. Gregor's a big lad. Yes. Your voice has gone really weird. You're not how I thought you were on the television. You've kind of, it's just gone a bit, I don't know, a bit strange. Well, the television does change up your voice quite a bit. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, we've got Danny here for the long run. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't let him go. No, it's great that you're here. It is great that you're here. It is a dream come true. Of all the celebrities to get stuck outside my house, I think this is a really, really positive. We can work together. Maybe we could do a bit of acting. Nah, you'll be shit at acting. I won't. I'm good at acting. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. So I do have some other things to talk about. Sorry, Danny, but if you just stand out the way, then I can actually get into shot. I don't know what's happened to your legs, because you were moving about earlier. God, sorry. But you just stand there. Stand in front of me. Right. Pull that big out. So we are here, Sunday morning coffee with Danny DeVito, looking smug. Go and have a coffee or something. Jesus. So let's figure out what has actually happened. What has happened this week in Bad Squiddo land. Don't listen to her. She's a liar. I'm not a liar. I'm sorry. Right, so we're in lockdown, apparently. Some of us will be locked in with people that might wind us up a little bit. This guy. Oh, you can see. So, no, you're a delightful guest. You're a delightful guest. So, what is happening? I don't know what's happening in Bad Squiddo anymore. It is grim times, but we will be doing as much positivity as possible. I can't believe how large his hands are. Look at that finger, it's enormous. How is that even? So yes, we'll be doing lots of streams with other people, some celebrities, some not celebrities. You go over there. You're distracting me now. Go make me a cup of tea. Why aren't you talking now? You were talking earlier. Have you stopped talking just because there's people watching? Is that it? I thought you were supposed to be an actor. You've gone shy now. Of course you go shy and make me look stupid. Right. He's going to go make a coffee for me. Jesus Christ. Right, where were we? Do you have any questions? So we are operating kind of as normal, not really. I'm a bit put off by seeing other war games. I like standing up, I told you, action. I've been put off seeing other war games companies kind of going, keep calm and carry on. Like, that's really irresponsible. But I will be carrying on as much as possible. That's kind of what's putting me under pressure to go to work, which isn't ideal, but I have to make money. The government is currently doing sod all for self-employed people, so I need to kind of go and make money before everyone dies. Welcome to Apocalypse Positive TV. I'm assuming there's going to be a pretty severe lockdown at some point. I can run most of the business from home, but I also need to go... Oh, you need to pay him to talk. I see. I'll wait till he gets back from the kitchen, and then, yeah, then I might try and get him to actually pay his way. This morning he was like, let me on the live stream, Annie, I'll get you loads of viewers. Oh, and then he comes on and says nothing. Just insults me. So, yes, the post is currently still going. I don't need to go to the post office. So the postman comes every day. We've got a system going at the moment where, well, currently what we always do is I fill the sacks up by different countries, and then they now get placed outside. Also back, I can be more active. Whilst I back away, and then the postman comes, takes them away. So you placing orders doesn't put me at risk, because it actually makes me money, and maybe I'll eat. Because I do have the same concern. I totally appreciate that everyone has the same concerns and fears at the moment. Like, will we pay our rent? Will there be any rental help? So it's funny if you jazz hands while talking about traumatic things. That's how to do it. Bristol says, will your miniatures be signed by Danny now? Well, I'd hope so. If he's going to be here, then he'd better pay his way, honestly. I got make money before everyone dies, Annie the hyper-capitalist. Yeah. What am I missing there? How dare you all suggest that I've gone strange being locked inside with no human contact? I do, because I now have Danny, and we're going to get up to so many japes, we might even end up recording our own little show, because I think that would be brilliant if he cooperates. Guinea pigs also should have their own thing. If you have a look, keep an eye on the page this week. I'm going to start scheduling things, so aside from just me rambling and hanging out with Hollywood stars, there will be some particular scheduled things. I might do some painting as well. So I'm currently thinking, what could I paint that people would enjoy watching me paint? And I would enjoy painting. So I kind of think it's shield maidens and maybe some terrain. That'd be good. What else? I'm going to be putting more videos up with the guinea pigs. I put one up yesterday if you're interested. It's no miniatures content, it is purely guinea pigs, just loads of guinea pigs. Me talking to guinea pigs. As I said, this people watching this in the future will watch this as evidence for how how people got strange during the isolation. I've put an update on the Kickstarter, so if you are following that, go have a look at the update. It's all pretty positive. It's very similar to what I'm saying here, but we're still strangely on track. Obviously, there's going to be some delays just because of all the stuff happening. Mum is in isolation. Stay in isolation, Mum. Oh, he's back. Hi, Lillian. It's me, Danny DeVito. Sorry, I'll give you the platform. If you stand back, they'll see you a bit better. There you go. I'd just like to say to Annie's mum, Lillian, stay indoors. Or go outside. Don't hang out with your friends. Don't hang out with your friends. don't want you to get COVID. Okay? Be sensible. Listen to me, Danny DeVito. Thanks, Danny. That's the first useful thing you've done today. Great. So yes, what Danny has said. You just move over there. Gosh, if you stand back, people might see you. And then there we are. There you go, mate. There we go. Right. Yes. So Mum isn't in for the foreseeable. Who knows how long that will be? I reckon it will be quite some time. Almost certainly over the Kickstarter fulfillment, which means I have to pack. I hate packing. I don't pack things anymore. It's all Lil does it all, so I've got to remember how to put things into. I do it all by myself. But yeah, the only thing I need to order is the stickers, and I sent all the information to the caster yesterday for how much of everything he needs. We've still got the last things being sculpted. Sculptor's currently alright, it's just, ewing at my own hair. It's just that, you know, I don't want to say anything for sure because who knows what's going to happen if his post office closes, all that sort of stuff. But I would hope that is not everyone. Why are you photobombing me? I'd like to hope that that's not everyone's sort of main priority or anything like amongst all of this. But it's to let you know that I haven't forgot you. So we're still doing things. We're just doing it as effectively and safely as possible, which is what you would expect. He has tiny feet. You do have very small feet, but a mad big hand. It's almost like you're at a downwards perspective. I would not make you as a miniature. Ah, shut up, Annie. Oh, don't talk to me. Oh God. So, what was I going to say? Actually can help if you leave stuff on my doorstep. I'm considering some things like that, but it's so much metal to sort of ship about that it'll just be a bit of a general nightmare. But we're not at that point yet anyway, so I've still got some other bits to do. The sticker company is having a sale because of the COVID situation, so make lemonade. And hey, make hay, lemonade. So once they're sorted, I need to do the graphics for my nice little thank you cards that you all get. And so I'm reading the comments again. Then I can actually start shipping some of them. We've got big quantities of some of the earlier sculpts that we had sort of ready, so they're just waiting to get finalised and checked at the casters. Sorry, I'm still moving about all this. It's easy when I sit down with my coffee. So in theory, we could start shipping sort of the week after next for some of these. The casters have got their own plans, which are really good, and I'm really impressed by them. So that's all in the update. The newsletter has gone out. I'll be putting a link up to the newsletter later as well. I always put it so that I don't advertise the newsletter until a few days after it's gone into your inbox, to try and get people to sign up rather than click. You just see it when I post it openly, because I get the stats when you open them in the inbox, so that's really good. So I can see how many people are actually reading it. There's loads of information in that, which is good. Oh, we got the twist. Everything is guinea pigs. It is guinea pigs. Short hairy tractor Annie's DeVito is a guinea pig. Are you a guinea pig? Is that how you've come here? I'm like a damn guinea pig. I think you are. Do you want some hay? We need some hay. We'll do a hay feeding video at some point, I think. It's very positive regarding the situation as well, which as much as he's getting on my nerves, we have fun, don't we? We do have fun. But I still haven't had that coffee that I ordered. Where's that? Any other bits of news? So, I'm just trying to think how we're affected at the moment. What's happened this week? Mostly just trying to get as much in place to prepare for whatever is coming as much as possible. I've got a cool drop system going on with a friend, because he can get to his car boot. He can unlock his car boot from his house. He lives down the road. So we're now scheduling so that I leave him things in his boot and he leaves me things in the boot, and we can go and coordinate the collection, which is quite fun, to be honest. I'm doing okay, in case anyone is concerned. I'm doing fine, aren't I, Danny? You seem pretty sane to me. See, if he reckons I'm fine, then, you know. But no, I'm not in an at-risk group. I live currently just with Danny DeVito, and I work on my own, so my human contact is pretty minimal. It's only the to and fro from work. We should develop a vaccine for the sake of Annie's sanity. I'm more sane than ever. There's a good bit of info floating about people that have existing mental health issues that are actually doing better in the situation, because we're used to worrying about the world being ending all the time, and now it's kind of like that. We're like, and this is prepared. We're prepared for this. Now is the time to rise. Anxiety and depression sufferers unite. Not you. Go up the way. What have we got? Just reading the rest of the comments. I will be, if you're not in Baggies Cave, you should join Baggies Cave because it's awesome. And less than a week into lockdown, Annie has a Soviet-style dead drop system set up. Oh yeah, got my army gear on, prepared for this. My endless slow stockpiles of soy milk and carrots has paid off, although I can't give the guinea pigs any of the tinned carrots or any of the tinned or frozen stuff, which sucks. But after this I'm off to collect them as much grass as I can because they'll be very happy about that. Yes, join Baggies Cave if you're not in there. If you go on Facebook and just search Baggies Cave, it'll come up. That is our group. Gonna put lots of positive stuff in there, lots of sharing. So even if it's not war games related, but if it's cool stuff that's happening online, obviously don't just keep spamming lots of random cool stuff, but if we've got there's a thread going of things you can help. I'm doing a thing, nobody's took me up on it yet, so you can, where basically if there's anything you need because you're stuck or you know somebody who's stuck and they don't need a whole load of things but all want. So if they need, you know, a packet of toilet roll or some crisps, it's the things that you want rather than need, I think, kind of more, well, not more important, but you know what I mean. If you just really got hankering for an aero and you can't get out anywhere, then let me know, I'll post you an aero, because we're going to be posting. I think from next week I will be limiting going into work, but I'm still going to be shipping pretty much every day, so especially if somebody has asked me to do something. So I can grab something from the local shop by work's fairly okay in terms of stock, so if you need the odd sort of bit, I can grab that and ship it to you, no problem. Whew, the problem with not having coffee is I don't stop to drink and now I just keep rambling. Whew, what else? What else? It's because I had my video earlier in the week. I used up some of my content. It's basically, yeah, I'm aware that the situation is terrible and we're not even at the, don't to worry, we're not even at the start of the really, really bad yet. But I'd like to assure you that I am taking it very seriously. I'm doing all I can. Everything at Basquido we're doing is sort of lockdown as possible and safe as possible, as well as everyone that we work with. What am I going to say? I'm taking it seriously, but I'm being positive and trying to focus on positive action. So I didn't want anyone to think that by being positive and silly, I'm totally thinking it's, you know, it's not a serious thing or anything like that, which is totally not the case. So I'm hopefully somewhere in the middle of being sensible but using my powers for good, because I'm concerned about a lot of people, and I know there's going to be more people that unlike me who are kind of locked down by themselves, and they don't have the joy of Danny. So I want you to use whatever resources I can have available, that other people can have available, so that you've got people to sort of hang out with online, chat crap. Somebody bought me Animal Crossing from my wish list. I don't know who yet, but thank you. So that's coming next week. So I'll put an Animal Crossing list up so we can go visit each other's little Animal Crossing lands. Angeli says, if anyone finds gluten-free pasta, I'll be in your debt. So if you find any of that, you can send it to me and I can walk and leave it on her doorstep. That's it, I think. What time are we on? I don't want to go on for too long today. I'm enjoying this, but, you know, way too chirpy, I'm gonna crash horribly. So the rest of the day I will be getting grass for the guinea pigs. I'm sure there was computer work I was going to do, although I've forgotten already. Oh yeah, try and figure out Zoom. so that I can sort some sort of industry cross hangs and stuff, so I can get some chats going online with some other companies that then can entertain you, so that'd be cool. I'm sure me and Danny will get up to all sorts of japes which shall entertain you somewhat, but anything you think, if you think, oh, you know what, I'd love Bad Squiddo to do a video like this or based on this, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to try and distract myself. Me staying in the house for long periods of time is really bad for me. So I'm trying to keep myself as occupied as possible and with plans and schedules, and I think it's the same for lots of people. But as it, what's the word? As it goes on and on, I don't know. Yeah, I'm concerned about me as, you know, being on my own and going bad. So I'm doing this for me, but also for you. So if we can all just sort of hang out on the internet, then that'll be ace. Yeah, any resources or any fun ideas, anything like that, pop it into Baggies Cave. Come join Baggies Cave. I've got some releases, strangely enough. The stuff that was going to come out at Salute obviously will not be coming out at Salute. A silver lining is that I no longer have Salute stress. I've not had a Salute nightmare since. Whew. Oh, Louis Downs comes now. He comes too late to see the amazing reveal. Of course he would. I'm just reading this those. So yeah, we're just basically wrapping up now. Louis, you have missed the incredible japes with Sir Danny DeVito. He says, is that Louis not cast all your miniatures up yet? He's working on it, okay? He's got a lot to deal with at the moment. Yeah, well, the sooner he gets all of the Kickstarter stuff, then... yeah, I know this. He's working hard, okay? He is working hard. God. But yeah, thank you, Louis and the casters. They are actually working really, really hard and being the best at trying to... They've got a whole system in place, which I'm well impressed with, to get the... get all the stuff to us as... in the best sort of possible way and all that, if that makes sense. What have I missed in the chat? That's about it. I think that was all for now. I'm sure I had some like cool business plans for today, but maybe I'll just read. How about looking into Cold War ladies of the military next? I'm going to be doing loads of research, but because I was laughing at the uncertainty of the future, I feel we are going to be hit really hard by what is happening right now. So I'm in the curse where I'll be getting to read and learn about loads more cool stuff to make minis of, but I don't know when I'll be able to put that money into actually getting them made. So it's, yeah, it is actually grim times. Buy a gift card if you want to give us money, but you don't have anything in particular you want right now. If you get a gift card, then you can buy your future self a present, which a few people have been doing. That works for when I put new stuff out over the next couple of weeks. Then it means that you kind of just bought yourself it already, which is cool. There's also, I'll put a link up to just buy stuff from the shop and I can get it shipped. That's the best thing you can do. And I've got a Ko-fi if, again, the money is burning a hole in your pocket and you just want to support Squiddo, because we're down to lose a lot from not doing these big trade shows that are coming up and having the reduced sales. Because people say, oh, it must be brilliant being a war game shop right now because everyone's buying minis to paint at home. Well, like, some are, but everyone's broke right now, and as time goes on through this, again, I said what's important, there's going to be people tackling their existing lead pile and that sort of stuff, so it is going to be a really grim time, so just to be aware. Other things, I've got an Ask Me Anything going on Instagram story. I think it's on a Facebook story. I've got loads of those to reply to, so put those up. You can ask random questions on there anonymously too. If it's a terrible question or it's rude, I will not reply. What else? There was something else. When is Owly Greek Lady coming? Dunno, Louis. I will be sorting that over the next few days when these things will be coming out, because I need to actually get that all together in my head, because they were already earmarked. I would imagine sort of 1 to 2 weeks. I don't think I'm going to do a sort of an online everything on Salute, because I think so many people will be doing it that it's just going to get a bit saturated, so I might just sort of dribble bits at you. That would be cool. I will be doing lots more videos, don't worry, you will see me before next Sunday. It is crazy times. The amount that is changing each week between these videos just sort of in the world is bizarre. And who knows, it will actually be quite interesting to look back at some point and watch the the Sunday morning lives from hey to yeah, but keep your spirits up. I'm thinking about you all a lot. I just want everyone to be good and do the right things, and we will look back and remember this. So the more positive things you can do, help other people out, then that's just going to make everything way better. I'll catch you all soon. It is goodbye from me. It is goodbye from Danny, who you have not seen the last of him because he's going to be here for the whole goddamn time. See you later. What is he like? Right, see you all. Goodbye and be good, and I'll see you about on the internet.